Months after releasing a digital nomad visa, Turkey has introduced another program to attract foreign talent in the tech sector. The tech visa program is expected to simplify work permits for foreign tech professionals and entrepreneurs. The country hopes the incentives and easy process will help add to its already burgeoning tech startup scene. The new visas will grant applicants 3-year work permits and shorten the bureaucratic process to meet the needs of the fast-moving sector. The program also features exemptions from corporate tax for firms launched in tech parks and incubators, as well as income tax waivers for employees. Turkey's Industry and Technology Minister, Mehmet Fatih Kacir, says the tech visa marks an important step in the country becoming a global tech hub. He also added that the biggest beneficiaries of the program would be the Turkish tech startups and the country's workforce. For more, joining me now from Ankara is Damla Turan, Deputy General Director at the National Technology Directorate under the Turkish Ministry of Industry and Technology. Ms. Turan, thank you for joining me. Now, this tech visa program looks very exciting, very promising. What's the content of this program?
Thank you for hosting us. Türkiye Tech Visa Program is a special invitation program which is aiming to attract global technology talents and tech-driven startups to our country, Turkey. There are some countries have such programs, some startup visa programs, some talent visa programs. But the Türkiye Tech Visa Program will contribute Turkey's stronger presence in the global technology ecosystem, and it offers very unique opportunities for talents and startups, for foreign talents and foreign startups. The program provides supports for both talents and startups with lots of opportunities such as work permits, residency permits, consultancy, and also office spaces, tax exemptions, and etc. So we will hope that Turkey will be a global hub for technology and innovation with this program.
Now, over the past couple of years, there have been a couple startup unicorns coming out of Turkey. Who are you hoping to attract exactly? What is this visa program aimed at? And what type of results are you expecting from it?
Okay, the primary focus of this program is talents and startups. For the talent side, we want to attract the individuals who have technological skills in the technology environment and to work them in the Turkish technology companies. For the entrepreneurship side, we are focusing on the entrepreneurs who has a technology-driven business idea or who has a startup or scale-up in foreign countries. There is no stage limit or geographical limit for this program. We are focusing all talents and startups coming to Turkey. There is no specific geographical attraction country, but as a Ministry of Industry and Technology, we are getting lots of demand for both talents and startups coming to Turkey from lots of different geographical countries. For example, from Asia to Europe or more common regions. So there is no geographical boundary, but we are focusing on technology-driven startups and talents to come to country for this program.
At the beginning, you talked about other countries also having similar programs. Is there a country or a couple countries that this program was modeled after, where you looked at it and said, wow, that's a very good idea, we should replicate this in Turkey?
Especially, lots of startup ecosystems have those programs. Some has only startup visa programs, some have only talent visa programs, some have investor programs. But as knowing Turkey's advantages as being a global hub, we are focusing on our own model. Of course, we look every country's programs, but our program is somehow unique because we are focusing on our own advantages. For example, Turkey has lots of technoparks and technology companies. We have a really young and talented population, educated population. These are our most important assets as a country. And also culture, our Turkish cuisine, lots of social advantages also we offer as Turkey, different from other countries. And also, if we ask why Turkey, health opportunities may be coming to the stage. As you all know, our hospitals and doctors are really known by their quality. There are lots of health tourists coming to Turkey every year. So if you are a talent, want to working in a technology company, it is really important for your health insurance and quality of life. So there are lots of advantages of Turkey for talents and startups.
Over the past 2 decades, technology has been a very big objective for the Turkish president. And we've seen the tech sector, especially the domestic defense industry, really surge. But it looks like this program now is trying to support more consumer electronics and more consumer technology. And we've also seen the Technofest be very, very successful as well. When these startups come here, how do you view the Turkish workforce? Is it skilled and ready to be able to support that work environment of a big tech startup? For example, like a Turkish Silicon Valley, can we see that in the future as well?
Of course, as Turkey, we are focusing on one of the most important hub as a startup ecosystem in top 10. We are focusing the top 10. So we believe that our abilities can do this. So we are serving lots of startups coming to Turkey and create this opportunity while developing their projects and companies. So this is our aim actually with this program.
Okay. One more question I wanted to ask. Now, if this program is successful and you do bring a lot of startups here, there's obviously a tech startup, domestic tech startup environment as well. Will this be competition or complementary? Cooperation, coordination? How do you see that relationship between foreign startups and the local Turkish startups developing and advancing?
It is a really good question. Thank you for this question. Actually, in technology and startup ecosystems, bigger ecosystem always benefiting from each other. That's why we are almost 20 years as a government, we are trying to create bigger hubs, bigger ecosystem. That's why we need to learn ourselves and we need to collaborate with each other. As foreign startups, we are focusing that being a part of Turkish technology ecosystem and creating a new Turkish firm founded by foreign entrepreneurs and being a part of this ecosystem. As startup applications, when we evaluate those applications, we are really focusing on that. If this startup coming to Turkey, what will benefit of Turkish technology ecosystem, Turkish economy, what will affect the Turkish workforce? That's why in our evaluation, we are evaluating the benefits of those startups to our technology ecosystem. We are focusing on that. That's why we will choose those startups that will collaborate with our ecosystem.
Well, it definitely looks like this program is going to benefit the Turkish economy. Damla Turan, Deputy Director at the National Technology Directorate, thank you for joining me. And that's all for this edition of Straight Talk with me, Yusuf Aram. If you got any comments, please share them with us on X at Straight Talk TRT. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, take care and goodbye.